In 2010, a new theatre group was born under the Swedish blue sky. This theatre group was called Teater P, or in English Teater Pi, or in Italian Teater P. Well, should be said Teater Pi Greco. Well, you understand where this is going. The theatre group was funded by two people, Nicola Pierini and Samuele Caldognetto. Both had in common to be Italian, even though one, Nicola, is from Pisa, that is actually not really Italy, or so it is considered by most of the Italian. Teater P is a group of people with international background and something in common: Italian and Italy. Some of them are Italian, some of them are interested in the Italian language, some of them are interested in the Italian culture, some of them in the Italian food, some of them in Italian art, and some of them, they just want to shake someone with Italian blood. Most of the people ask themselves, why is it important to have an Italian theatre group in Stockholm in 2010? Well, the answer is, formally, it is very important for the international scene of Stockholm to have different languages on scene and different culture that meet in the art form. Informally, where do you put bloody Italians when they don't have nothing to do? Rather you pick up a football ball, or you make them wish to create theatre. Many of you are probably wondering right now, how is it possible that so many Italians are in a room and they stick together? Well, yes, Italy, it might be divided on the surface, but on the ground, they have very many things in common. Chaos, talking without listening, those are the most fundamental part in the creative process of Teater P, where chaos creates freedom, and freedom creates, well, art, sometimes. A good mixture of people, experience, culture, languages mixed together in Teater P. But as many of you, I'm wondering, how is this possible? How is it possible that so many different expectations, so many different cultures, so many different people just meet under the umbrella of a language or a culture or a nationality as Italy, especially abroad? Well, in this sense, Teater P has a common ground. Every member of Teater P is very much devoted, has passion, if there is not anything more stereotypical for an Italian than this. But yes, this time is true. Every member of Teater P, from the founding members to the last one arrived, fresh from the boat, they have a passion in common. And this passion is a motor for the art performance. But for like any other group or any institution or any job, passion is not enough. Another thing that is required is time, dedicated for the actors or the one that is going to be on stage to rehearse, practice, study, and do the homework. But not just that. When a new show is under production, there are so many aspects that has to be filled. Asking for fundings, collecting money from the members, washing the dishes, and making coffee, like in every job. People delegate as in any job, but sometimes you need to do your shit. And when it comes to that, time is the other component that is required. Passion and time are right now the most important place for Teatr B. So many things can be said about being a stranger, being Italian in Sweden, so many stereotypical things sometimes you need to face. But the need of art, the need of connection, the need of meat, not meat, but meat. You know, I'm Italian, I can't pronounce things. Need of meeting people. That's what's the goal of Teatr B. Not just to become what pizza is for Sweden, but yes, why not bring in something different, something new, or something old to the Swedish cultural scene. Teatr B is also well known for his characteristic of in and out. People are coming and people are going. That's the story of strangers. Sometimes you stay, sometimes you don't. Love is usually one of the factors that makes you stay, especially here in Sweden. But work could be another one. Sometimes you have contracts of 2-3 years, sometimes you're here for studying. Anyway, all the people are always been welcome to Teatr B. And another important part is their background. It doesn't really matter if you are Italian, if you speak Italian. The most important part is that you have to understand that that's the common ground. But are you just interested in Italian language, in Italian word, or just being around Italian, understanding what does it mean, the real chaos? You're more than welcome. The doors are always open, also to kick you out. But before an interview with the founding members, Nicola and Samuele of Teatr B, I think it's important for you to understand what the other people, the one that are coming and going, people that have left and are now back in Italy or somewhere else in the world, has to say about Teatr B. So let's have a look at some quick question. And we then come back very quickly before the most important part, the interview that will explain from their perspective what Teatr B is. If you ask Nicola, for example, one of the founding members, what Teatr B is, he's going definitely to answer you many things. The best part is asking himself, as he's here, right now. What do you think should we ask? Let's do it.
E questo perché, signori,
Nicola?
Smith e Wesson...
Nicola.
Invece di progettare...
Nicola! Oh, now it's done. Yes, I need your help. Can you come here and answer to some question for the video? Thank you. He's saying that has to do some stuff like washing the clothes and washing the dishes and cleaning lenses for cooking that are more important than this video. Oh well, you understand now. In Teatr B, as we said, many arts take form and place. One of them is theatre. Another one can be photography. It's been sculpture, fine art, opera, circus, dance, and many, many more are waited to take part of the Italian process, chaos, balance. the Italian side of TRTP is mystery. Some of them would like to open to a more international point of view. Some of them they think that, well, Italian's enough.